Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Ender Magnolia. We're in the Steel District now. Central Strattum Steel District, at the Combat Puppet Quarters, apparently. Yeah, so... I was thinking that maybe the Steel District would be its own thing, and then the Arena Tower its own separate thing. But it seems like the tower is pretty much just a pretty central part to the whole Steel District, because I can only assume that we are currently at the bottom of it, basically, and it's gonna stretch upward from here. I mean, combat puppets obviously would refer to those homunculi created for fighting in the arena. Also this guy here is talking about the tower and how he's excited about participating. Not quite sure what he's doing here with that barrier in place. He won't be able to make it up this way. I guess he's just waiting for me to clear the path, which is, you know, a bit lazy, but understandable. Why am I not trying to do this? I don't know that that actually worked. That's okay, though. I mean, it did the job. Oh. Well, that's awkward. So I do have to take the long way around, huh? When I want to go back over this way. Which I do. Although, I suppose, from up here, we should be able to just drop down like this. Wow, that guy was ready for us. Clearly he saw us coming way before we did see him. So, yeah, good on him. Anyway, let's head over here. I didn't even see you up there. That's fine. Oh. Unfortunately killed you before you were able to just fall to your death. Right, I did go back to Yalvin, though, because while I really do like Louisa as a character, unfortunately her skill is just not... her attack is just not as good. Okay, so that's here. Oh, I did want to check out this first, because I feel like this area is mostly gonna extend upwards, but... Yeah. Okay, let's actually drop down. We should be able to just climb up this room, no problem. Okay. What? Oh, you managed to release your cold mist stuff, whatever. Oh wait, that somehow I did not see that projectile coming after me there. Don't really have a way to attack you, huh? Oh, okay. I don't need to. I can just ignore you for the most part. Yes, fall. Give me a scrap. Wait a second. Oh, okay. Ooh, wait. No, we can totally do this. And this was just a little challenge room. Nice. Some extra HP. Room complete. Okay. I like that. And yeah, again, thankfully falling into death pits like that one. Wait, this one's a little bit awkward, though. Just a little bit? Or very, actually? Oh, thanks for respawning me up here. Yeah, how was I supposed to make it back up? I kind of want to know, actually. Like this? Yeah, that would have worked way better. Okay, anyway. Yeah, anyway, thankfully the game is quite generous when it comes to falling into death pits, which are not really death pits, they are mild damage pits. A very, you know, very forgiving kind of obstacle, as far as those go. Wait a second, can we actually climb though? Hold on. Yeah, yes, wait, I think we can. I think I was just in range, awkwardly just in range of that grappling point up there. Yeah, okay, actually. There you go. Okay. And this is, in fact, yeah, this is the only way to go, of course. This is blocked off, we can't jump up there. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Little mini combat challenge. Oof. Against exactly 2 enemies. Alright, well... Oh, but it's gonna be more. Is this actually the arena tower? No. Surely not. Yep. Feel the power of Yalvan's Eviscerate move. Not really much anyone could do about that. Oop. Get absolutely wrecked. Magic Amplifier? Ability component. Okay. Magic Amplification Vial. Prevalent in the central stratum. I think that's pretty generic. Don't want to go back. The arena tower. Don't want. Well then, just don't, I guess? Probably not technically an option for those homunculi built to fight in the arena. Are you gonna... Oh. Wow, I did not expect the fire to just spawn out of that platform. My bad, I guess. Oof, this is... Oh, these... Okay, yeah, I didn't realize you were throwing grenades at me, you absolute jerk. I should have realized that, though, but I didn't. Okay, that opens this shortcut. I'm gladly gonna rest here. Thank you very much. How's this gonna work? Are you gonna drop into the pit and hit me on the way down? No, you're just gonna stay there. Oh, I hate those cold grenade throwing wall ninjas. They're terrible. I grappled though. What happened there? I grappled onto the... I locked onto the grappling point, but somehow hit the ceiling and stopped grappling? I don't think I did that manually. I mean, if there is a way to cancel your grapple while you're... Oh, well, I mean, I guess you can jump out of it, but... Did I do that? Did I accidentally just double tap the check button? Maybe. The jump button, that is. I don't know. Wow, I actually just made the jump. Interesting. Also, should I... Yeah, I absolutely should check the bottom first before I climb even higher. Of course I should. Although it's a pretty large room. So, who knows? Who knows what to expect? I see something clinging to the wall. It's one of those things. Okay. I mean, thankfully those don't really do much unless you're kind of forced to land on the wall that they happen to be clinging to. But if you get a chance to attack them from anywhere, they're just completely helpless. Ah. Not so much you, though. Nice. Give me your scrap. I know you want it. Come on. Wait. Oh, there. That just took a moment. Huh. Okay, wow, wait, is this actually the way to go? No, surely not, right? We could have kept climbing up this room here. But now this definitely seems like the main tower. Well, I guess I made my choice. Oh, and I see this is gonna be a bit of an interesting elevator ride. Can you destroy those? You totally can. And should. I probably should have, I don't know, handled that differently. Nice. Level up. Well, you're not gonna die, and I just stood there and took it. Okay. Nope. Okay. Don't! Well, that was my death protection. Damn, didn't really feel like I had the time to just stop and heal at any point there. That was unfortunate. 1400 materials. Room not complete. Wait, oh, because we haven't been to the exit. Yeah, okay, it is complete. No secrets. That would have been kind of mean to hide, you know, an invisible niche somewhere along the way. But, you know, I wouldn't have been too mad if I did that. But I didn't. Okay. Okay. Do I need to be down there? Well, I don't know if I need to. Also, yeah, awkwardly, that guy created flames there, and now I'm burning, and everything's terrible. Stop burning, please. Thank you. Yikes. Can you not reach me? How unfortunate for you. You seem to be unable to jump. Okay, so we got fire blocking off certain walls here. Do I want to go through here? I don't know. This seems to more or less perfectly line up with maybe the upwards continuation of this room, so who knows? Also, this is closed from the other side. Okay, let's actually, before we loop around back to the central tower structure, perhaps. Let's, okay, this time I definitely accidentally cancelled my grapple again. Yeah, okay, so that's just a thing I might do. Nice. Okay. Two types of barriers that we cannot currently do anything with. Well, I mean, we would be able to do something about this one if we could get there from the other side, but how? Unless this also ends up extending upwards a lot further than I thought. Maybe this whole steel district is just a series of parallel towers, and only one of those is considered the arena tower. Right, we still have a lot of unfinished business over here. But, yeah, I mean, obviously, as far as we know, we have to somehow connect back from another part of the steel district, because nothing over here would extend all the way back here. In fact, yeah, I find it weird. I mean, how are we gonna go up to the upper stratum? Unless somehow something opens up here where this flower is. But there's, you know, there are no other pathways. No locked gate or anything, no elevator going further up, no continuation of this elevator here. I'm guessing, I mean, obviously we haven't fully explored the steel district, so presumably there's going to be a way up from there, and the academy was just this, you know, isolated offshoot to the side, although it might also continue further up here, so yeah, in fact it probably will. This is probably the beginning of some other zone, although this is still considered part of the Sorcerer's Academy. Anyway, pointless speculating, I suppose. For now, we're just gonna continue over this way, hope that it connects back to this part of the area, and that we can somehow connect back down. I didn't need to open that path from below. I suppose, if anything, it would probably need to be unlocked from above if there is any gate in place. That tends to be how those things are structured anyway. Okay, a bit of precarious platforming. Oh, nice, the double break. So satisfying. And also quite effective at taking them out, it turns out. Why grapple? Oh, because death, I see. Fiery death. Ah. Didn't see that one coming, did you? Jumped right into that one, didn't I? Ugh, and kind of into that one as well. Well. Can I somehow get you from below? Almost. Okay. That works. That works pretty well, in fact. Guess I might as well take that one out as well, just because. Not that it was likely to give me any kind of trouble. Wait. Somehow I didn't see you there, so obviously we're gonna do that same thing. And the same thing here. Nice. Okay. Actually, this does not connect to this, so... Is this just a dead end? It seems like it leads to something meaningful, though. But it clearly does not connect to this room at all. Well... Would this be the main path upward? I don't know what to think anymore. Oh, that's actually solid. Okay, fair enough. And this room is actually complete as well. Activate. See where this goes. This is probably the way, the main way forward then. Oh, there's a flower. That okay. We haven't seen one of those in such a long time. I wasn't even sure if it was a healing charge restoring flower, but it was. Not a respite at all. Some kind of way upward, though. Hello? Oh, you're friendly. Whoops. Sorry. For all of us here created by Declan, there is no escape from the unceasing violence. I, too, must return to the arena tower. Must you? Well, maybe not for much longer. I have a feeling like our encounter with Declan might not go very peacefully, you know? Uh-oh. It should be very possible, though. Well, in theory... Okay, that took a moment to kill me, actually. Maybe I could have saved myself? I don't think so. That worked way better. Charm fragment. Thank you. Yeah, drop, dash, jump. I mean, yeah. Wait, how do you, though? How do you, though? Okay, thanks for resetting me up here again. Game continues to be extremely generous when it comes to these death pits. Clearly there is more to this. Yeah, but where? Kind of want to do a YOLO jump to see if I can see anything at all. Probably not, though. Whoa, nice combo, yeah. Absolutely nothing to see. And we did make it a good portion into this room. It might, of course, also connect to here. I guess it's quite possible that there's just a room connecting these two. Because I don't know what kind of ability would allow us to just... you know, cross this kind of gap. I mean, if it... I guess a kind of Hollow Knight type horizontal... I forget what it's called, but, you know. The ability that shoots you off a wall horizontally until you hit an obstacle. That would get us across for sure. Well, let's check this out. We're... okay, fighting more of these guys. This time not locked in, though. Oh! Okay. I was looking at the enemy and almost didn't notice that the spell was appearing where I was. This seems to go down, possibly? It does, okay. But it also goes up. Well... No enemies so far? Just a matter of carefully platforming around? I'm okay with that. That wasn't so bad, and we needed to open that from this side. Huh, what do you know? Did I actually choose correctly all along? Also, any chance for a respite over this way? Maybe? No, I guess not. Never mind then. I mean, maybe over this way. That could be. Well, could be, but is not. Findings. Fugitive researcher's note. Humans that have become blighted due to the reign of death are cursed to eternal life and cannot die. In light of this, it was decided that they would be repurposed into vessels of course for homunculi. Vessels or cores for homunculi. These homunculi are then sent to the lower stratum and put to work at the disposal site and mines, or tasked with investigating the depths. When did we abandon our hopes and dreams to embark on this thankless endeavor? Interesting. So the reign of death came first, and that's... Or were there homunculi before? And using the source, the souls or whatever, the essence of humans that had been cursed with immortality that way, was just a convenient way to, well, using them as parts for homunculi was just a convenient combination of those things, of those technologies that already existed. I don't know. Okay, interesting. Where do we want to go? I mean, does this actually connect down though? It does not seem to? Wait, unless it does. It totally does. Was the game trying to trick me there? Because it almost looked like... Yeah, this almost looked like another fire pit. I suppose if I had come from below I would have seen. But yeah, standing here, the camera does not even allow you to look down at all. Interesting. Like, I can look sideways, but I cannot scroll the camera down. It's just locked in this position. Okay, well, anyway, we finally connected. Let's look around this huge room. Nope. Okay. Stop throwing fire at me from above, please. Thank you. Oh, they died as well, okay. All the way across to the other side? Oh yeah, actually back to where we started here. There's definitely gonna be another room over this way though, yes. Okay. Aggression helps deal with these guys, it turns out. Scrap times 250, okay. Not a huge amount, but we'll take it. In fact, what are resources looking like? 14,000 materials. Okay, that just accumulated kind of without me noticing. 1,700 scrap. So we do have enough for one of those things that take 1,500, but I think I might have something... 2,000? There's definitely some... The most expensive ones, I think, take 2,500. That would be this one, I think. Actually, wait, no, it's not exactly that. I was thinking, wait, is it just 500 per slot that they take? Is it just a direct correlation like that? I don't think it is. No, I mean, it clearly is not, because the ones, you know, these ones here that take one slot were 750, so it's obviously not quite that. And this one takes 2 slots and was also 750, so yeah. immediately disproven. However, this one I think might be 2500, or was it just 2k? Either way, we're not there yet. And since I am using this one, I guess it would make sense to upgrade it eventually as well. How do I? Oh, well, that would do it. That guy was just very confused. Although he ended up doing something that knocked me back, but didn't deal any damage, so I don't know what that was all about. A grimoire. Sweet. Maybe that's finally going to unlock that that long-anticipated equipment trinket. What's it called? I don't know. With attack power on it. That surely must exist. Okay, big room complete. Very nice. Always satisfying. Bracelet. Yeah, that's just it. I don't know. That's what I thought. I don't know why I didn't say it. Hey there. Fox mask. My friends are imprisoned within Declan's estate. For their sakes, I must fight. Oh. Is that how he makes you... how he forces homunculi to fight? Just by keeping their friends hostage? I don't know, maybe I always assumed that, you know, since homunculi were artificial creations, that whoever created them could basically program them like you would a robot. And, you know, just force them that way to do whatever you want them to do. But I guess if every homunculus has a core that was made out of a living being, a human being, or I guess maybe in other cases not humans. No, we know that animals were also experimented upon and turned into homunculi. So, yeah, but if we're talking about humans here, that I guess they would retain their free will and their motivations, and you wouldn't necessarily be able to make them do your bidding without, you know, somehow, without having some sort of handle on them. Arena Tower Flyer. Welcome to the Arena Tower, a frenzied feast of mighty homunculi created by the sorcerer Declan. Predict the outcomes of these death matches between homunculi and claim your prize. Awesome. Sounds like a lot of fun. Anyway, so... right. Cleaned all of this up. This room has 2 exits we cannot do anything with. This was the slow elevator down. This is another big side room suddenly, and surely this... I mean, yeah, again, surely our overall goal must be to keep climbing further up. So, I guess next up we take a look at yet another parallel side tower here. Doing okay in terms of health. Haven't used a single one of my arts. Perfect. Oh, wait. Cutscene? Uh-oh. You wouldn't make me fight a boss, though. Without any kind of save point nearby. No. You're just showing me that there is an item up there completely unreachable for sure. This is it. The Arena Tower. Oh. The outside of it, I guess. Word is, old Declan didn't just get a kick out of watching homunculi duke it out. He went and turned it into a betting pool. There's hardly any people left in the city, but I wonder what things are like in the Arena Tower. Oh yeah, Declan. You have a history with that guy. The one and only. Big shot aristocratic Milius scum. Ruler of the Steel District. Creator of homunculi. All of that crap. Oh yeah. Hi. And what do we have here? I was not aware attuners were allowed to participate. No, we aren't here to take part. Or are we? Just as well. The homunculi here may well be mad, but they are not mutants. They thirst for battle, created by Declan for the sole purpose of battling in the Arena Tower. Even with the audience of bloodthirsty humans gone, it makes little difference. They still fight with all their might. Such is our lot. We know little else. That is, with the exception of number 7. Cursed to be a mutant, trapped here, and forced into battle against his will. Number 7? He was once bodyguard and aide to Declan himself, our brother, created along with the rest of us. You attuners are able to liberate homunculi through your art of tuning, are you not? If you see Declan, consult number 7. If you seek Declan, consult number 7. He's at the top of the tower. And should he regain his sanity in the process, perhaps I shall someday have the chance to lock blades with him as more than a mere mutant. Okay. And then here I thought you were worried about him and wanted me to save him or something. Lilac, I want to find Declan. I know. And I'd like to help this number 7 too. Right, I suppose that's her personal agenda to free the mutated homunculi. To end their suffering. Arena Tower, huh? Yes, Arena Tower. Okay. Well, I mean, there is an opening here, and I guess maybe there's a way to just get to this little roof with the item on it from inside the tower. So there clearly seem to be passages going in and out. Okay, so all this time we're not actually in the arena tower, never mind. It's just that the whole steel district is extremely vertical. Maybe they put a... Yeah, they put a respite right here. Although, of course, using this would... we can fast travel to it, though. We don't have to rest at it. Okay, perfect. So it counts as a checkpoint in that regard, even if we don't respawn there if we die. I don't know how that works. I'm assuming that if I die, I will still respawn at the last respite I actually rested at. But since just finding this new one allows us to fast travel there, you know, that is just as well. Actually, I'm not sure that I'm even necessarily going to go through any areas that I cleared. In fact, I might not at all, if I'm just going up here. Is that going to call the elevator down very, very slowly? Well, actually, kind of slowly, yes, but it apparently didn't have very far to go. And, ouch. Apparently this section of the tower is perfectly climbable anyway. Not sure why that guy's only throwing a single shuriken instead of sets of 3. I guess it's only the ones specifically clinging to walls that throw 3 at once. Right, that connects over there. Okay. Get cheesed? Oh wait, you're not. No, you're totally an enemy. Oh, and this is now locked. I see. And that went the wrong way. Okay. Kind of a rough start. Nice. Ah. Nice try, buddies. Level 44, sweet. What's going on here? Nothing. Okay. Yeah, you're just not active while... Oh. Until the little battle event has started. That's fair enough. Start your magic. Make yourself very vulnerable. Oh, this was just for 2 little rewards. I'll take it. Relic, Arena Tower Demon Mask. Increased damage dealt by Carapace counterattacks by 25%. Interesting. I mean, I do tend to use those a lot. I guess maybe not so much this session, but obviously I've been relying pretty heavily on that. Now, of course, the one that I've been using mostly, the fire counter, doesn't really do that much direct damage, and I wonder if this 25% increase would also affect the burning damage? I mean, I'd say it should, but I don't know if that's how it works. But in theory, this might be an interesting one to use. An arcane instrument fashioned by the sorcerer Declan for use by attuners. It is said that in the past, an event would be held at the arena tower, where attuners would compete with one another while wearing masks reminiscent of demons. Okay. And another magic amplifier. Okay, so we now have 2 of those. And that's that, right, yeah. I'm not sure what to do about this room, if there is anything to do. Okay. 36 minutes. We have plenty of time to keep going. Good boy. And... oh, that's 4, though. That's surprisingly expensive, honestly. Considering it only buffs an, you know, an ability that is kind of tricky to use. I would have expected this to be relatively cheap, to rather encourage people to maybe use the counter more. Yeah, obviously I'm not really gonna be able to make room for that very easily. So... thanks, but no thanks. Let's take a look at this arena tower, huh? Is this outside again? This is the actual tower? Okay, I guess, I mean, we enter it here. And then snake our way through like that, which is kind of weird. Okay. Oh, wait, this is actually closed off. It might not be forever, though. That lever there might actually open it. Yeah, in fact, I'm dumb. It's totally, clearly marked as a door on the map. Okay. Sometimes I just need to use my eyeballs. What is happening here? Do we need to fight all of those? Homunculi who live only to fight, an unending cycle of death and rebirth. Bask in the something. Our first combatant, he lives for the fight. Number 20. I hate dialogue that goes at its own pace. Ugh. A young attuner, a rare treat indeed. The newest challenger, yes. Combat puppet number 20. Oh, it's not the guys in the background, it's this guy. That makes sense, I suppose. Is he the same guy who was waiting at the respite earlier? Who knows? Oh, I didn't need to. Okay. I was trying to finish him off with my with an art, but I didn't even need to. Hitless, huh? Okay, round 1 went pretty well. How will our young attuner fare? Pretty well, judging by this. Let's maybe not celebrate too soon. And yeah, I know, I'm just not using the elevators, because why would I? I don't need to. Combat puppet number 14. Okay. This person. Oh, of course. With their stupid ice mist attacks. I hate them so much. You're almost staggered though. You stagger quite easily. Well, I guess I might as well finish you off like this. Oh, I didn't quite finish you. Oh well. Oh, what? Wait, did I get healed for free? I think I might have gotten healed for free, but I also used my healing manually toward the end there. Maybe wasting it in the process. Annoying, but that's okay, I guess. Okay, we gotta... Actually, we don't know how those guys fight, do we? I was gonna say more of a sorcerer type, but maybe not. No, spear fighter, actually. Yeah. Maybe they are just like... What? Oh, okay. Didn't see that coming, admittedly. That's gonna... okay. yeah, try just not to be near him when he spins his spear. Okay, yeah. Long reaching. Yep, well, that's just unfortunate. I don't know why I'm just not using my counter at all. Also there. That should finish the job. Okay, I just actually got a healing charge back. Well done, thank you. A bloodthirsty traitor banished to the arena tower for betraying Declan himself. Is who we just defeated? What? Sorry, I've not really been paying close attention to the banter there. Is that... No, that's not open above us here. So we will have to somehow make our way up these little roofs if we want that item. Okay. Oh, this looks... Is this actually going to be the final round here against number 7? Well, I took a bit of damage. I'm down 1 heal. Unfortunately, that I could still have if I had realized what was going on. We found him, number 7. What do I fight for? I can't. What am I fighting for? Stand in my way and you shall be struck down. Oof. Wow, that's an impressive looking skill. Oh, he was gonna do a, yeah, that kind of move. Yai. Or something. Ooh, okay. Turns around to attack again. Okay. So far, so doable. Nope. Got a bit too greedy there, tried to get too many hits in. That reaches super far. What the heck? Didn't expect that. Oh, okay. Or that. Got some magic tricks up your samurai sleeves. Oof. Ouch. Oh no, that killed me? I was just thinking about using some sort of art, which would have made me invulnerable during its duration. Oh man. Could I have actually defeated him there? I mean, I was down 1 heal, and I wonder if these encounters stay cleared. If so... Actually, will they? Would they make me fight them again? They would, it looks like. That is kind of rude, but okay. They weren't very difficult individually. Can we... yeah, skip that. Interesting. Okay. Do we get fully healed after each round? Yes, okay. Or if we're already full, but missing a healing charge, we get 1 back. Or something. Alright. I wonder if it's worth using one of my, using an art to finish these off. I mean, if I had used it here, it would have definitely been available again for the actual boss. Yeah, it's gonna be the whirl, okay. Nope. Right. Forgot that that's what he does. It's gonna be the long stab. Okay, another long stab, no? Stab combo. It's gonna be the whirl, yep. It's gonna be another whirl, and it hit me, and I'm probably not gonna be fully healed after this one. But mostly. Close enough. Yeah, that was not great. Okay, So we do have our ultimate ready immediately. I guess I should probably go for the counter breaking one. Just, yeah, to make the first break happen as quickly as possible. Okay, hit him please, thank you. Okay, yeah, that's a good amount of break damage. Oh, nice. Broke him already. Nope, that's gonna be the icy one, okay. Yeah, that's a 2-hit combo. Oh, that's gonna be the big... okay. Whew. Stagger him? Yes. Okay. Ooh, wait. Heal up. Ah, well, yeah, that always targets you. Ooh, nice. Full moon slash or something. Very anime. Ooh, okay, got him. I guess he had relatively low health compared to other bosses, but yeah, the idea here is, of course, is that you do have to fight 4 encounters in a row. The first 3 are pretty simple. This one is a bit tougher, but still not really a full boss. But yeah, I appreciate it. And now we save him. Will we actually learn something important about us, though? To think Gilroy has turned mutant as well. The blight of the priestesses is truly dreadful. Oh, it says Declan. I suspected you'd take over Homunculi after Kane's passing, Declan. We need something that suppresses even Gilroy. My work is far from done. These puppets will not do. They are far too frail for even amusement. Number 7. You know what must be done. Bring me another. How many homunculi is that now? No more. It ends here. Wait. Number 7 killed Declan? And here I thought we'd need to do that eventually. To think I would turn mutant and succumb to the madness. Thank you for bringing me to my senses. Why was the chief a tuner with Declan? How is Declan connected to the Frosts? I don't know much of that other man, but I do remember Declan was close to Abelia. Abelia, a name that has come up several times, and who we really don't know anything about, I think? Who that really was? I believe when we encountered the wolf boss, he accused Nola of having killed or somehow betrayed Abelia or something? Declan and that man began to meet after he learned of the passing of Lady Abelia. Okay, so Abelia was killed by Nola, I guess, if I remember correctly, and the wolf was saying the truth. Declan and that man began to meet after he learned of the passing of Lady Abelia. Maybe she was the, I guess, Motley's mother, the former head of Homunculi, and I guess sister of Declan? Guess he's Motley's uncle, so I guess he could have been the brother of Motley's father? I don't know. Is Declan not dead? I thought I had ended him, but he had become a homunculus himself. Oh, what a twist. A tyrant that brought homunculi into this world only to torture and oppress his own creations. I will not stand for it. To this day, many of us suffer at his hands. We must deal a decisive blow while he is still weakened. But why create homunculi only to treat them this way? There are those from Homunculi who believe that Declan's descent into madness has to do with Abelia. But I, for one, choose to believe that the man's very soul is rotten to its core. I mean, either way, he has to be stopped, right? The man that created the homunculi. I must see this matter closed with my own 2 hands. Will you help me? I don't want to see any more homunculi being hurt either. We'll do what we have to. Okay, welcome to the team. Presumably as a combatant. Allies number 7. Is he actually ally number 7? That would be cool. Wait, could he be 1, 2? I guess we'll see. A combat homunculus, specially modified by the sorcerer Declan. His body was meticulously picked out from a tribe of warriors hailing from a foreign land. And subjected to a series of experiments that imbued it with a formidable strength. His peculiar appearance and exotic weaponry reflect Declan's eccentric taste. Repulsed by Declan's treatment of homunculi, he plotted in secret to slay him. His cooldown ability? Number 7's abilities attack in sync with Lilac's own movements. They allow for a versatile range of approaches to enemies and also aid in exploration. Oh. Number 7 requires a cooldown period in between uses. So we would not want to use him as our main attack. That's always going to be Nola, I suppose? Because yeah, having a cooldown on our default attack seems like a bad idea. That being said, who would I replace? I mean, I guess the obvious answer is probably Munin, who is helping, but I mean, obviously that's kind of the lazy option, and thus naturally the choice for me. Okay, here we can get to the outside, and even up here. Not that it helps. Okay, that opens that up. Magicite Hairpin Relic. Each time an enemy is defeated, the time until a cooldown ability can be reactivated is reduced by 30%. Okay, well that obviously synergizes with our new friend. A colorful ornament holding a piece of magicite. Exported from a foreign land, it is meant to help maintain the styling of the wearer's hair, given by Declan to his favorite marionette. Okay, that completes this room. I suppose the real question is how effective 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, okay. He is actually our 7th friend. That is kind of funny. Lunar Manifestation. How effective are his skills for traversal purposes? Lunar Manifestation. A swift dash ending in a resolute slash. The direction of this ability can be controlled by quickly... Oh, okay. So this one, actually, I was wondering if there were multiple abilities, you know, some vertical, some horizontal, but no. So you actually point in a direction, I suppose, as the direction goes, as the attack goes off, and that's where you're gonna move. I mean, can you go straight up though? And is that actually gonna give you enough height to clear some of those seemingly impossible jumps? Or is there gonna be another, maybe easier to use ability without a cooldown eventually that will allow us to traverse certain things? I mean, obviously we'll need to experiment with that a little bit. Okay. Controlled by quickly turning Lilac in the desired direction. The Arcane Blade Shadow Eater, cloaked in magic. It is said to be so sharp there is nothing it cannot cut. 8-second cooldown though, that's pretty significant. And the power displayed here, judging by the bar, is lower than Nola's attack. Surely that can't be... You cannot compare those between different abilities, right? Because that wouldn't make any sense. Obviously, if this has an 8-second cooldown, it has to hit really hard. Or else, why would you ever use it? Well, yeah, as I said, obviously that requires some experimentation. Also, Declan's Estate is the next zone, actually, here. Okay. Well, it's also the only way to go, unless we really can, for example, use number 7's moves to climb up here. I doubt, though, that it's going to give me enough height to clear these jumps. But we'll play around with that next time. Declan is here, and this is where he will meet his end. kind of want to... Well, I suppose I don't really need to find a respite here, because we literally have one right here. Yeah, in fact, let's not. 55 minutes, and we just defeated a boss, and... Oh, hey. Hey, guys. I am in your debt. Rest assured, I will not forget this. In our debt for what? You saved number 7, so you have my thanks. Oh, okay. Heh, you really did it. You saved number 7. If you ever need anything, just ask. Okay? I thought you guys were gonna keep fighting no matter what, basically. I never imagined the day would come when we would journey alongside one another. What was Lilac like as a baby? Brimming with curiosity, brave as well. I cannot recall Lilac ever shying away from Homunculi. So no different from now. The innocence of youth yet lingers. I mean, she is still pretty young. Maybe not a baby anymore. But... You, on the other hand, may have made for more pleasant company at one time. An unfounded claim, I'm sure. Stranger still, it would seem you shared quite the bond of trust with Lady Lilia. A homunculus from the upper stratum associated with Homunculi, and yet you were in the company of Frostatuners. You joined the lower stratum depth survey team at your own request. I recall it was a most secretive investigation. I did? Just what happened with Lilia? Yep, one of countless questions we still have. Okay, anyway, I am going to save here and look at everything that might be new next time. As always, I thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.